Throughout history, books and scrolls have been written, leaving historians in a state of confusion. Some of these books, combining fantasy with our own world and reality, and also using unbreakable languages, have left even the most intelligent minds wondering what their hidden meanings might be. Turn off the lights, relax, and enjoy my video on most mysterious books ever written. The Voynich manuscript. This early 15th century book is a botanical text of sorts. Only the ink drawings of plant features in it are of a completely unknown origin. What's also unusual is the undecipherable text accompanying the plants and the many astronomical and astrological charts, as well as numerous females' nudes, which allude to some kind of reproductive process. Judging by their swollen bellies and interactions with interconnected tubes and capsules. Also present are over 100 drawings of possibly medicinal variety of herbs and roots in various jars. What does this all mean? Perhaps this is some kind of book of medicine from a galaxy far, far away, or a witch's notebook. The manuscript was written in an unknown language and has been studied by scores of professionals codebreakers who have come up with nothing. The Ripley Scroll is an extraordinary manuscript, nearly 6 meters long, that describes how to make the fabled Philosopher's Stone. It is named after George Ripley, a medieval canon of Bringdon Priory, Yorkshire, who reputedly wrote a text known as the Compound of Alchemy. The scroll is full of mystical symbolism, and much of it is unknown to date. The Smithfield Decretals is a copy of the Gloss Decretals of Pope Gregory IV, renowned for its extraordinary program of marginal illumination. There are approximately 675 surviving manuscripts of this text, which was an essential work for legal study during the Middle Ages. This book contains images of fantastic creatures crossed with nature, fruits, humans, and animals, and besides being mysterious, is also a work of art where you can spend hours upon hours losing yourself in its colors. The Rohan Codex is an illustrated manuscript book by an unknown author with a text in an unknown language and writing system that surfaced in Hungary in the early 19th century. The book's origin and meaning of the text and illustrations have been investigated by many scholars and amateurs with no definitive conclusion, although many Hungarian scholars believe that it is an 18th century hoax. The Codex has 448 paper pages, which may and may not be letters. Besides the text, there are 87 illustrations that include religious, like, and military scenes. The crude illustrations seem to have indicated an environment where Christian, pagan, and Muslim religions coexist, as the symbol of the cross, crescent, and sun swastika are all present. The number of symbols used in the Codex is about 10 times higher than any known alphabet. Codex Seraphinius, originally published in 1981, is an illustrated encyclopedia of imagery, created by an Italian artist, architect, and industrial designer Luigi Serafini between 1976 to 1978. It is approximately 360 pages and written in a constructed language. The Codex is an encyclopedia and manuscript with copious hand-drawn color pencil illustrations of bizarre and fantastical flora, fauna, anatomies, fashion, and foods. It has been compared to the still undeciphered Voynich manuscript. The false writing system appears modeled on Western writing systems, with left-to-right writing in rows and an alphabet with the uppercase and lowercase letters, some of which double as numerals. Some letters appear only at the beginning or end of words, similar to the Semitic writing systems. The Book of Soiga. After first being found by mathematician and occultist John Dee, the 16th century book on magic was lost for centuries till discovered in 1994 by a scholar within the archives of the British Library. The nearly 200 pages of this book contain incantations and instructions for summoning demons, performing magic, astrological, and other things we don't really understand. The one who founded it in 1551, John Dee, went so far as to enlist a medium so he could have a conversation with the archangel Uriel about the book and what it meant. While some of the book that's written in Latin appears to have meaning, there are over 40,000 letters arranged strangely in 36 tables that appear to be some kind of code. Considering the occult nature of the book, solving the mystery promises a revelation which has rumor a curse. Supposedly, if you figure out the code, you will die within 2.5 years. Perhaps we should let the computers tackle this one out.